Oh,
has been forwarded to an automated voice.
He ain't answering the phone, man.
man, and that's how we
We done
start the
went
live.
live, man. Look at this. We done
That's how
went
we start.
live, and we ain't got the other knucklehead.
We dolo today.
Yeah, man. We gonna figure. He gonna figure it out. I guess we'll
It's all
figure it
good.
out too, man.
It's all good.
Ah,
It's gonna be
boy,
just
boy,
fine.
boy.
While I'm
Man, how's
eating.
your day, man?
Well, I'm surprised I'm eating these chips.
Oh, that's right. You
I
went to the
actually had
dentist.
that tooth extraction today,
Yeah.
and when I tell you, I've never had. I'm going to rephrase this because I was about to say I've never had a tooth extraction. Of course, I've had tooth extractions. I had them when we came in the Navy. Remember at boot camp,
They take them
the
wisdom teeth
wisdom
off
teeth.
teeth. Yes, indeed, bro.
But
Snatch them
I
right off the
promise you,
head.
bro. I promise you, I don't remember it feeling like today.
Yes, indeed. What up, Ray? Man, Ray, number
What's up,
one in
Ray?
it. Ray made it in.
Numero uno.
Yes,
Good, bro.
sir.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
hoping I might be reviewing Ray car tomorrow, man. If he got time for me, we'll be reviewing Ray's car tomorrow.
That's what's up.
What up,
That's
brother?
what's up.
Salute, man.
Yep. So that's pretty much my day. I mean, before I left out this morning to go to the VA, I finished up that video that went out today, and when I got back home, I just published it to private. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about that too, but we'll get in that conversation shortly
Okay.
about content creation. So just remind me pertaining to publishing to YouTube, what I learned was the best way. I did not know this until today because I was like, you know what, I'm gonna upload it so it'll be ready. Because the biggest thing about uploading is it rendering and it being grainy when it first published if you did it just within the first couple of hours. So whole different conversation. Remind me how to talk about that. But did that this morning when it got my tooth pulled, and yeah, I'm here now.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Man.
What pain I had is gone, thank God. Goodness gracious. I feel like I got in a fight with a bear, and that bear definitely won.
Sheesh. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, that's I don't like teeth stuff. I haven't had a problem with dental. I've had, wisdom teeth extracted and things like that. Believe it or not, I've had cracked teeth. I've never had a cavity. I've had cracked teeth from bad sinus infections.
Really?
Yeah. One of the weirdest things I've ever experienced in my
Cracked
life
tooth from a
was
bad sinus
infection. It created so much pressure.
Wow. That's a lot of pressure, bro, because that is, I don't know if people know, teeth are hard. Unless your bones are decalcifying and they're more brittle and things like that. But I mean, even if they're brittle, they're still hard.
I think what happened was it was like you put cold water on the hot block. What's gonna happen?
Yeah.
So all that heat that was generated from the infection, drink water, crack the tooth.
Wow. And I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you the moment that this happened. This happened back in 2017. I was eating a breakfast taco, a brisket taco in Texas, in Corpus Christi. I went to, what's the place? Rudy's. I remember that morning like it was yesterday. I forget what the occasion was, but I had bought tacos for the clinic, for the department.
I remember Rudy's.
Yeah,
I remember Rudy's.
Brought them bad boys in. You get the bean, egg, and cheese, or bean and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese, brisket, egg, and cheese, potato, egg, and cheese. All of it fire. But I had this brisket taco. I was sitting in my office. I was eating, and I chomped down on a piece of bone. And when I say that fracture dropped me to my knees,
I can only imagine. She whiz, bro.
Whew, bro. Evidently it was way worse than what we thought, because I knew it was bad. They thought I just chipped the tooth. You know how that go when they don't research deep. And I'm like, man, there's no way I just cracked the tooth on the surface. but the way that felt. But sure enough, years later, we find out after I actually exhibited pain and when the start of the pandemic and had to get it done, emergency surgery done at Aspen. Fortunate part was, funding was really good during the pandemic, and especially from different sources. The school reimbursed for like emergency medical treatment, so that fell under that. So they reimbursed me because I paid out of pocket. I didn't have dental yet because I wasn't 100% yet.
Oh man.
But, they did their part, and we found out once I did get dental at the VA, they saw that it was cracked like way all the way down.
Mine was literally split across.
Jeez.
This way. Banana.
Jeez.
Yeah, man. It just cracked. It just cracked, man. What's
terrible.
going on, y'all? We look like we got a few more people in here, man.
What's up, everybody?
Apologize for a little delay. We missing one of our partners in crime, but it's all good. We can still cruise. We're just trying to wait for some more people to load up, man.
Yeah.
Ooh, looky.
Christian Tanner, what's up? Salute. How are you doing? I don't know who you are.
That is the most important person in the world to me. That's my daughter.
Okay. I figured it was someone important to you. So that's good.
That's my munchkin, man, my big girl.
That's who we
my
went
woman. Oh Lord, let me stop. That's my woman. She's a little woman now.
That's who we went riding through the neighborhood for, right?
Yes, sir. We tried to get over there because I wanted to show her your car.
Oh man.
Yeah, she wasn't home. She was working.
All good. Well, we'll get another opportunity to do that. That's for sure.
Oh, look at my bro. Hold up, more than one bro that popped up in here, man. We got my little big bro. Yes.
Little Pops.
Catfish Corner, aka Master Detailers on YouTube. If y'all are not checking him out, dropping those bangers. Hey, look, man, he got a chance to see that Bentley that I filmed, man. He got it on his channel. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. Catfish is grinding. And look, man, we got my little bro, man, Primetime Zay. What's up, brother? We hung out with Primetime on the rooftop party this weekend. We had a great time. Listen, man, Zay's got a show that's coming up in Muskin, Michigan. We're gonna be down there this weekend.
Is that this weekend?
Yes, sir.
Holy cow!
Yeah, get it together. You going? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We are going down to support Primetime Zay and his show. It's gonna be hot, man. I'm gonna try to bring at least about 5 people with us. We're gonna probably get at least 5 cars down there, at least at a minimum.
And 30 shirts.
Yeah, man. We're getting some more people together, man. We're going over there and support my bro, man. He's gonna have a banger, man. We're gonna have a sliding contest, more technical type beat. He's gonna have cash prizes. Listen, man, this little bro is doing it big, man, and we gotta support him, man. So I'm here for you, bro. We're gonna be there, bro. We're gonna be there.
Glad he reminded me.
Oh, what up, Sean? What's happening with you, bro? I thought you was out. You out riding? What you doing today, man? You working? And I ain't used to you having free time, so.
Damn, did the mosquito get me already? God, dog.
Listen, I can't sit outside. Them things will pick me up and take me away.
Man, I need to be puffing on a cigar. Can't do it today. That smoke from the cigar keep them away.
Oh, and Prime, hey Zay, I got something for you, bro. I'm gonna have you straight when I come down. Oh, for sure, brother. You know that, man. That's how we do, man. We gotta show that love, bro. We gotta show the love. So I'm gonna make sure I have that thing for your pops when I come down there. I got you. Man, look, boy, my little big bro was working his butt off this weekend. He went to the point where he just said, "Man, I'm good." He was tired. Fish was tired. He was working his butt off. Man, we got about Catfish, man.
Oh.
He was working his butt off, man. Stunner was getting it out of him this week.
Wiping on cars.
Nah, he wasn't wiping on cars.
Oh, he wasn't wiping on cars?
Organized. Nah, he was trying to keep it organized. He slowed down after a minute.
Okay.
He slowed down after a minute. Man, listen, man. We getting a few more people in here. We didn't hit enough. Got a few people, man. Listen, man. We might well go there and get it, man. Thank you guys for coming out, man. I hope you guys are having an absolutely wonderful week, man.
Yeah.
And enjoying things that's going on right now, man. I hope you guys got some great plans, doing some real good stuff. And listen, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about, man. We had some fun this weekend, man. It was a good weekend. We went different directions Saturday, but we came back together and got some convo. And hey, Nikki, what's going on, Nikki?
Hey, Nikki, don't be bad today.
Well, you know she gonna
ask for it. Too late. Too late. Oh man, yeah, I did see that.
I saw that, bro. Listen, man, look, when that one dude in that 300 came up the ramp and got to the top of the ramp and started spinning them tires, I'm like,
that's it.
This ain't gonna end well. Ain't gonna end well. So when they was leaving, I was like, here we go.
Yeah.
I saw the videos and I saw a couple of people went live with it. Bro, you know how it's gonna end every time, bro. Every time they start spinning them tires, disrespecting the property, it goes all the way downhill. And what's funny is, well, not funny, it sucks, is that Stunner is, although he came from the number one stunners, or at least the founder of the stunners, with the bikes and all the things they used to do, he's not there with the cars. So when he has his car shows, he really want to have he want people to have clean exits. He don't want all the burnouts. Because it ruins wherever he's at, right? So all the different places he's had Stunner Jam, he can't go back.
None of them.
So now he had a real good thing going on the rooftops. The last rooftop, no, I want to say the last year, the one before that, something happened. They had just revving loud. The cops are called. So we had cops come through. And then this last one, man, where they was out there acting a plum fool, man, leaving. I mean, burning out. It was crazy. If you look at the videos, now he can't have his last one. His last one canceled. He can't come back.
That's terrible.
Listen, this is a great spot, but the burnouts ruin it. They don't want that, man.
So let me ask you this. Because this is a common theme, no matter the event. It does not matter that it is a muscle car show or it's a show that's put on by someone in the, I don't know, not JDM community, European community, classic car community. It does not even matter what community is put on for. You still have to worry about the same thing with bad players in that. What is it that you feel is the thing? Is there a thing that we can do as if we're going to host these events or for hosts for these events that they can do to hold people accountable? Is there even such a thing?
Well, I think what Zay is doing at his, I think that keeps people in a really good place. He's creating an environment, just like at Midwest Fest. There's an environment where they're going to have a place where they can go and do burnouts and do things like that. That creates an environment so that they can have a safe space to do that. But when you pulling out when you're in a garage or this garage space, burning your tires out, this is somebody's property. And listen, there was no tire marks on the ground in the garage. No tire marks on the ground until the guy came up the ramp and spent his tires, right? And then it was everybody's leaving. There's tons of tire marks now right in front of the place. Now this place looked like it was a drag strip. They were lighting them up leaving that place, man. They were lighting up leaving it.
But again, I mean, I get the drag pit and I get or the drag strip and I get drift pits. I've been to events where you had drift pits, you had all this stuff to get out there, take your car out there and just light them up, burn through many sets of tires if you wanted to. But you still end up having some chaos. And I've had events where there weren't any chaos. Of course, not all of them have it, but I've seen the places where they don't have it, and I can't recall if that was more heavily monitored by law enforcement, if that had more to do with it, or if it just was the caliber of people.
But that's always an option, right? So if you have the cops there was some. We even been to a few events where they were leaving, and they allowed them to just take off pretty hard. As a matter of fact, when we were leaving Triple F, when Catfish and I went down to Triple F show, actually in Chicago Car Guy, you leaving, they wanted you. There was cops on the side of the road. There was people on the side of the road. So burnout, people taking off real hard, burning their tires, whatever the case would be, that was the norm. When we were leaving Rex's show, for a moment, you had all that burnout happening until the cops came, right? That one vehicle took off, burned the tires, cop pulled them on the side of the road. So you're gonna get people that's gonna take chances of doing it. And I think it's car community stuff, right? You get around all these cars, people want to hit a tire. Most time, people are not bringing cars out that are slow, that are just cruisers. There's a lot of really fast cars that bring out. And the cars that were, if you look at the videos, it was old schools, man, with the big tires, big motors, lighting them up on their way out of Stunner Japan.
And forgive me, a moment ago, I did say caliber of people. My intention was to say caliber of cars, because you just hit it on the head with the fast cars. Most cases you come to these car shows, people have some power under the hood. Have done
tons of power. I mean, that's part of the show, right? It's Catfish always say, let's take a look in the jewelry box. When you pop the hood, that's the jewelry box. And those motors, some of those motors, although they're beautiful, a lot of them are big, man, with lots of power. And to his point, and that was one of the biggest parts right there. You in a business district doing that. You're going to get complaints from every building because all that noise echo and bounce off of all those buildings. Of course. And when they light it up like that, man, you're creating a nuisance. It's a problem.
So is there an answer? Have we? Because I don't think anyone has come up with an answer or come up with a way to hold guests or participants responsible. Is there a way to do that?
I mean, you can communicate to adults and expect them to do what's been told to them, but you got a bunch of grown folks doing what they want to do. Is there an answer? I don't know. If I had to judge based on all the shenanigans that Stunner had to go through with his shows and having to hop from different location to location, I'm surprised that this one lasts as long as it did. Like, he had the rooftop for what? This was his third event on the rooftop, but the fourth one is canceled. I would say it was always Dodgers. Not this time. You should have seen all them GMs coming out that building, Nikki. They were clowning, man. They were clowning.
Okay. Well, there is no answer. That's what I get out of that.
I don't know if there's a true answer other than
there isn't. You know, there really isn't. There really isn't, because there's only so much you can do to hold people
that's accountable. How do you hold adults accountable?
Yeah,
how do you hold those adults accountable? Yeah. How do you hold those adults accountable when you put out the rules ahead of time?
Yeah.
But like you put out the rules ahead of time, the last place you would think somebody would go do a burnout is on a ramp coming into the park. Like, what? This dude literally lit the tires up on the ramp. Like, what are you doing, bro?
Did he stay?
Proud of himself.
Did he stay?
Yeah, he stayed. Ended up pulling in there. But I think that's part of it too. He wasn't held accountable. See, if it was me, I'd have guided him right to the down ramp. You got to go, bro.
That's part of what I'm saying. What are we doing to hold people accountable? You know, when they're leaving, that's one thing. When coming into the event, that's a totally different thing. So
you see
again,
he got sleeveless.
What up, Joe? Bro? You look tired, bro.
Burnt out.
Jeez.
You look like you got a romper on. Is that a romper?
It's a vest, sir.
I don't know, man. I don't look like a romper. Don't zip that down. Nobody want to see all. Man, can you please? Nobody take you off the screen for a minute. Nobody want to see all that. For real. Thank you.
Treat this like Family Feud, homie.
So,
guns out, baby.
create a burnout pit or a control area where people can go and do that. And just to let you know, I don't know if you've been listening or heard, we kind of talking about, Stunner's last rooftop is canceled because of the shenanigans that happened when people would leave. And how do you hold people accountable for, what they're doing? Like when that guy came upstairs in that 300, that burnout, he should have been escorted right out. If you're going to hold him accountable, I don't know. Why didn't he do it? Was it the money that he received already? He don't want to lose the money? Nah, in my opinion, he had to go. So because think about all the other opportunities he's going to lose for that one person. Make an example of you, show how everybody else should be treated.
I was going to say one thing that I know growing up with several people that own businesses. They would rather give you your money back and escort you out, even if it means you've already eaten a meal and you just take the money back and go. I'd rather lose that situation than lose a whole opportunity. So I agree with you. When he came upstairs and did that burnout, I'm sorry.
He had to go.
He should have been escorted out, and that would have set the tone for everybody else. Now I did see, I forgot who video it was, might have been Zay's, them doing a burnout in a parking garage.
Yeah, dude they was in that red Charger, just lighting it up. Yep.
And so I won't say I'm surprised, but it goes both ways. And I say that to say that I heard you talking about it beforehand, like with Triple F. So and you know what's going on with me behind the scenes. But just sitting down talking with the alderman and the precinct captain, I'm like, you gotta, just to keep the drama down, you gotta give them a block to leave like that. Yeah. And if you don't have that conversation beforehand, you begging for drama. Yeah. Because you can't be real with yourself and say, I'm gonna host something that big like that, with that environment, with the type of cars that's coming, and not expect that.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of impossible.
It's kind of impossible. So it's either you work with law enforcement to make it as tolerable, or.
So here's what I was going to say to that, because one of the things I did like, and I don't know, I'm trying to remember. I'd have to go back and look through the footage. I'm trying to remember from that wasn't that the CACW event at the museum?
No, yes. That was Chicago Exotic. Chi-Town Exotic.
Chi-Town Exotic. So
yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're at that event, and then remember when everyone was leaving, it pretty much was staging for folks to peel out. Now, if I remember correctly, law enforcement was nearby at a certain period of time. So I don't know if they had a window to do it, because after a certain period of time, that's when I feel like I saw
what's up, bro?
Law enforcement then pulling people over. But they had a window where people could do it, it looks like.
Yeah, and then when they stopped it, when they shut it down, they shut it down. Like somebody came out trying to do something.
Yeah.
They came and got them.
Yeah.
Me and 3, what's happening with you, bro?
So yeah,
I'm 300, baby.
Yes, sir.
Who is this?
He back
Me
up
and 3 with that loud 300. The 300 is louder than the M3.
Probably is. I wasn't going for the loudest M3.
Huh?
I bet you I get any of y'all on that track.
In the middle of the live, man.
It'll be a different story, and I ain't talking about a drag strip.
We're in the middle of my live.
Say that again with confidence.
Let's get on the track.
You don't want that drama.
Let's get on the track, for real. That's what we handle the drama.
You don't want that. You have no arrow, man.
First off, you can have all the.
You have no arrow.
Who don't have arrow?
You don't count that little front split as some type of arrow. You have no arrow for a track.
Look, I'm
gonna let you speak your confidence right now. Go ahead.
I'm gonna say this right now.
That's right. Get your words correct.
Without arrow, it holds its own on the track. Now, when I do put arrow on there, that's a whole.
But guess what? You ain't got no arrow. We talking about real tracks. We ain't talking about that little parking lot set up with cones.
I bet you I can do it with what it already has, right?
You're gonna be on the side. You're gonna be on somewhere, man. I've seen what the M3 can do.
Evidently,
I was at the Atlanta track, at the Atlanta Motorsport, and doing the M3 slid right off the course.
So,
No downforce.
we
You got the
can't-
high elevation exchange.
we cannot
Look.
account for tires. We cannot account for the driver himself.
We cannot account for the M3 being a bad vehicle on the track.
Bro, I
Trying
can't
to put
do a
out
lot of
performance.
talking right now because we're not on the track. So when we get on the track, I put my helmet on, slap down that windscreen, and we get to driving. Let's do that.
And may the force be with you.
I can't do
Y'all
nothing.
are crazy. All right, so listen. Here's another
We need,
side of
we
that.
need a
What
force.
about if we got away from the burnouts and just allow revving? Is that good? Nikki said they kick dudes out for revving alone.
No, they don't want to hear two-stepping either.
Right.
Still noise.
Here's
It depends
the
on where
other
you
side
at.
of that. Now, depending on where you are in some of those places, they have rev contests. Just no different
Yes.
than burnout contests, right? So
But they've already signed off on permits from the
True.
county and city.
so when we come down, look at
And again, that's what I was kind of getting at. It's like,
the other
if
side
you're
of
going
that
to
is-
do this, go
but when you
all the way
downtown-
with it.
but
Right.
when you're downtown, that's an ordinance. That's a
Yes,
problem.
that is an ordinance downtown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They'll come at motorcycles downtown. So so just
Well, that's another aspect of it is doing the due diligence on the front end to make sure you're covered for the event. So if you are
what's going on, Sean?
or things dealing
You-
with road, blocking roads, all that.
You hear this blasphemy, this dude talking?
What's that,
What up, the real New York? We got New York in the building,
York?
man. And
bro?
I ain't got nothing right now, bro.
Got some of these for you if you want it.
I got some water.
Get your almond flour on.
We getting that. We getting that. Don't forget to shoot me that address, New York, so I can get that to you.
Yeah, New York. We had a great time, Joe.
We had a good time, man. So listen, let's talk about that real quickly. Although the craziness really, and listen, man, I go there to support Stunner because I think he put on some ridiculous events, right? And unfortunately, it takes one bad apple to, well, actually more than one, a few bad apples to ruin it. But you got to catch it in the beginning. And I think that's the key. The plus is I got an opportunity to hang out. Man, it was so many people there. Danny was there. The real New York. It was so many different people we got to hang out with, and you can't go wrong with when you have those those times. Hanging out with my little bros. Pimpin' TV was there acting a plum fool as usual.
Yep. Trap house is booming.
Trap house was booming. Fly Roy the Trendsetter was there.
Yeah.
G Money was there.
Yep.
It was just a ton of people there. 32 Gang was there.
Your auto tools was there, Spirit.
There you
Yep,
go.
in spirit,
In
bro.
spirit only. Hanging out we had a table with my bro Zay from It's Raps. So we had a real good time, man. It was just a real good time, man. New York telling everybody what's up, man.
What's up, big homie?
Nikki said 2 steps, the worst. So outside of just the craziness, of course, we had a good time hanging out. That was Sunday. Now, Saturday, that's on you, your auto enthusiast, man. Let's talk about what you did Saturday.
Man, I had a blast Saturday.
Man, I want to hear this. I got to hear this.
Man, well, so BMW put on an event. It was called M-Town Tour.
Same here, New York.
And if you're familiar with any of their electric cars or even hybrids, the XM, which is the big sedan, the big SUV, that was the main star of the show for some. But the M3 competition was the star for a lot of us. Now, the big thing about this was most times when you go to like a BMW Ultimate driving experience, you go to the autocross track and all that kind of stuff, and you drive BMWs, but hardly do they let you drive M cars. So that was the big to do for this event. So
we laughing at New York, man.
No, I saw that. So we water fast. I saw that. I saw that. Oh, man. Well, y'all water fasting because I'm definitely not. Today. I
You
had
know
a
what's
toothpick
interesting, man?
this morning.
So
I was
we got
so
an opportunity I got an opportunity to see the XM for the first time. Well, we got the opportunity to see the XM for the first time at the CCP show, and it's big, beautiful SUV. They put so much technology and really cool features on the inside, man. How was the ride in that thing?
The ride was actually very, very good. It's planted. It is weird. It's weird because it is a planted vehicle. It sounds good. It looks amazing inside. You look like you feel like you're in a captain's chair. But
Yep.
the thing is, you do know it's big. You do know it's big. That's just a point blank. Sometimes you get in a big vehicle, you don't really realize it's as big as it is, just because of how it moves.
Yeah.
But I feel like because of the way BMWs are designed, because of their handling for like tracks.
Yeah. I like how he slid that across the table.
He tried to slide that in there. You saw
Not
that?
only did he slide it, but he paused. Yeah.
Waiting for the response.
With my hand up. Woo, we're going around.
He paused for dramatic effect.
That's the part. That was the part about the XM. It's planted, but it's like, man, I know this thing is big though.
I've been trying to hold back the comments. Let me get it out, but go ahead.
It's all good. It's all good. We'll touch on that again. But it was very overall. It was very nice, but it was not my favorite. It actually was not my favorite of the four. So what I'll say is, so we test drove the iX. So it's the iX M40 or M60, excuse me.
You like that, didn't you?
The iX is very plush inside.
Yeah, that's the one that you said when I was talking to you. You liked it over
That
the
was
XM.
very plush. That
is it's a small car. He don't like big vehicles. We kind of figured it out.
Bro. No, I mean, I don't have a need for a X7 or an XM. I don't have.
I see because you bashed it. It's a very nice car.
I didn't bash it. What are you talking about?
You said it's too big. It feels like a big. It's big.
So you want to twist my words?
All I heard was it's too big. It's really big.
Oh damn.
You need a water fast.
You better water fast.
And actually, y'all stupid. And actually, where's my water? Here's my water right here. Here you go, water fast. Y'all want water fast? Actually, of the four, the iX actually holds the fastest time. And I actually don't remember the time, and I want to say it was a 0 to 60 that they were talking about. So it actually holds the fastest time of those that were out there. So that's actually pretty good. And then the i4, I think it's i4 M60 or M40. I forget which one it was. So that was decent. I like that one because one is a car. It's a Grand Coupe, meaning it looks like a coupe. The roof line slopes like a coupe, but it's got 4 doors. So it's pretty dope.
I'm trying not to read his comments. He gonna make me laugh.
That's what she said.
I was waiting on somebody to pick up on that. I was waiting. I was not entertaining that.
There we go.
Oh,
that's the magic question right there.
When we go,
hey, let me know because I gotta see the M3.
Okay.
Not perform.
I tell you what. Let's see what's happening because of what's already happening in the background for me over the next few weeks to a month. I got to get that tied in. So unfortunately, it may not even be this season. It may be.
You know, we about to hear. Hey, Swole, it's about to be Katrina.
No.
Here we go, bro.
Remember, he said, I'm about to get rid of it. Maybe not. It's going to be gone. And that's how we're not going to make it to the track. It's going to be, the transition fault.
Katrina took it.
Katrina took it. It's cool. AB, I love you,
bro. Now, just as a note, M3s have been synonymous. They've been known for having their problems on courses.
What's that?
M3s.
You talking about your car, man?
Oh yeah. Let's go back to the E46 M3 It has subframe issues.
Yep.
You have
Stability issues,
you have
driver issues, all
Stop.
type of issues.
Stop. Stop. Take that zipper and zip it all the way up to your lip. Yeah, so
Go ahead. I want to hear this. Yeah, what issues we got?
the E46 was subframe. They mentioned that it had rod bearing issues. I don't recall that being the thing. There was a lot of dislike for the SMG, the single clutch transmission. Much rather have standard versus or stick shift versus the SMG, which they're right, because it was very clunky. I just got used to it. The DCT in the E92 M3, which is the one I have, is amazing. Again, they harp on rod bearings be a big issue. Unless mine was done by the first owner at before or around 60,000 miles, I haven't done it on mine. And I'm at
So you sound like it's a death trap.
170,000 miles, and I wasn't tripping that I hadn't done it.
You know, Tom Long,
Mm-hmm.
the photographer that was taking pictures of cars after Volo, he said that thing just sucks money out of him, his BMW. But now he got
all the work he did to it.
Yeah, he's got tons of aero, and he tracks the crap out of his car. He races that car a lot, but he also has a lot of aero on it, tons of aero. I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna say it. I'm
You
not
need to
gonna
go
say
ahead and
it.
get that thing stuck
Really?
down, man. You need down force, man. But that's the problem with it. That's the problem that
Really, bro?
M3s have, man.
I'm not gonna say it.
He just gonna sneak his in. You ain't slick, bro. You ain't slick, bro. You ain't even getting off the hook for that one, bro. You ain't getting off the hook for that one.
I wasn't even trying to sneak it in, man. I was only giving an example of somebody that has a BMW
we were talking about common problems. People talk about,
And it sounded like he said, "Your problems is you don't have tons of aero." It's like,
so that's your takeaway. That's on you. That ain't on me. That's you looking in the mirror. That ain't got nothing to do with
hey, all he heard was what you don't have. He was like, "Oh, he got this, but you don't get that." It's like what you said and what he heard was two different things.
He said, and this is how he said it. He said, "Yeah, Tom Long, the camera guy that came around and took the film.
I want to hear what you heard. Go ahead."
He said, "Yeah." He said, "Man," he said
he got a track monster. That's what I heard.
He said he done put loads of money in that car. Like, yeah, look at what all he done to it. Yeah, it's got a lot of aero. He tracked it. He talking about no maintenance stuff. Maintenance.
That's what you heard.
He said nothing about no extra. He said nothing about no fast parts, no tubes.
I mean, I know you put a lot of money in your car. I seen you at the pump several times.
Just kill it.
That's where all his money goes.
Just kill it. I sent you. Didn't I send y'all?
Hey, what happened when we met up? Where we go?
Didn't I send y'all a video the other day?
To the gas station.
Straight to the gas station.
Oh man, I sent y'all something just for you, talking all that trash.
Here we go.
Do I have it in here?
Did he do some homework and come prepared?
Yeah, bro.
Course,
I think
man,
he did. I think he did.
Y'all slipping.
So Catfish went to the he had the honor.
Didn't I show y'all that?
See? Look.
I'm at the gas station. You see a pump near me?
That was before you went.
Anybody can bag up and take a picture.
I didn't go there to no pump.
You want to see my picture?
I think that was either before or after.
You
show your picture. Show your picture. Show your picture. I want to see your picture.
You set me up.
Tell me I'm using the phone so I can't take the picture.
You set me up with that one.
So while he was having his experience, Catfish man went out to Audubon. He got invited out to go and do the drive experience day. He said there was a lot of cars that they got to take him out on the track, and
nice.
He had a good time from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
He don't drive fast, so I don't know what that means. I don't know why he want to get on the track with it. You know what I mean?
Hey.
Catfish will take old girl out on the track.
Man, I agree with you, Nikki. I thought that was his common issue too.
I told you not to start.
Hey, don't get Nikki started. You about
I
to
didn't
get it.
ask. That was a demand.
Yes,
Don't start.
indeed.
Good.
Oh my Lord.
I thought his common issue was batters. Wow. I had to say that out loud and just laugh. Goodness. Leave
That's
me
hilarious,
be.
man.
Leave the Alpha alone. The Alpha has no battery issues anymore. New battery.
I think that's why he didn't drive it the other day because he was scared it was gonna stop. That'd been bad for the Alpha to be dead at the BMW event.
They are.
Yeah,
Well,
look.
first off, they already knew I had the Alpha.
I didn't say they didn't. I just said if it would have died at the BMW event, you would have been a press
He
release.
wasn't going to die.
This is why you don't go against the brand.
No, you bring. I got to bring the brand to the brand's event.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
Oh man, what up, Jen?
So you telling me you're gonna rent a Mustang
going,
and take
bro?
it to a Chevy event?
Mm-mm.
Okay then.
I just sold it to Santa Fe.
The hybrid.
Oh God, oh. Jeez. Yeah. Next time
It's about that gas mileage.
Next
Yes,
time I need
sir.
to go across country, I'm borrowing that from you. Just put it on Turo. I at least rent it from you.
There you go.
Turo.
Yeah. You make hella money with that thing now. They be gone. They drive that across the pond.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
So me and so while you were doing that experience, me and Show went over to was it the Tilt the Kilt event
Mhm.
they had over there. I guess my assumption was that like honoring veterans, that show was for veterans, honoring veterans.
It was a combination of a show there, and they tried to help you veterans, us veterans, feel good about what you did for the country.
That man don't like being a veteran.
I don't know what's wrong with
That's not it. He know where this is going.
it. Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
Oh. The hardware? Is it going to the hardware?
Yeah,
We
he
ain't
goes
getting
to the hallway. He offering a little hate. It's okay.
Oh.
I ain't lost no hate. I just love it.
No,
It's just,
you ain't hating. I know what you're doing though. I know what you're
no,
doing.
no, you don't. I didn't hate.
He
I know
being
you ain't
slick.
hating. I know what you're doing though.
He being slick.
Yeah, I know. Well, finish your story. I want to hear this.
Nah, you tell a story. You said
No, you
want to
the
tell a
narrator.
story. Nah, you want to tell a story.
I didn't want to tell a story. I just wanted to hear it. I want to hear how you play it out.
I'll play it out.
Because I know what I saw.
What you say? You
I know what I saw.
Hey, Zeus took home some hardware. That's all that happened.
That's how you tell the story.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
you trying to say he deboed the hardware or something?
No, man, I ain't saying that.
not that hardware.
Oh, okay.
That was legit. I like to have deboed another piece of hardware though.
Oh.
I ain't never seen nobody punk a judge into a trophy, but
Tell a story. Don't tell
scared
a
the
story,
poor little
man.
girl. Scared the poor little girl.
Tell a story, man.
I'm not telling the story because that'll give you a bad image.
Yeah, don't
Nah,
do that to me.
Don't tell a story.
Don't
man.
do that to us vets. Hold on.
Don't tell a story, man.
So, if you insist.
I'm
So we went to, as he said, Tilt the Kilt. It was a pretty nice sized car show. They had a separate category for veterans, and he took home a trophy. It was actually a nice trophy. They selected the race car.
the race car. But we took a nice trophy home, man.
It's actually a nice trophy.
Yeah.
It was actually the best trophy they had there, to be honest with you.
Real talk. Real talk.
But
Real talk.
so we were hanging out with some people we know,
Yeah.
enjoying the time. Dave with the. Do they know Dave with the Venom car?
If you know the Venom car, man, that thing is everywhere.
Yeah.
Black and white, Charger Venom themed car. It wins tons of awards. You can't miss it if you've ever seen it. Doors go up, everything is lit up. It's a show car to the nth degree.
Yeah, so we was out hanging with them. So it kind of got into the whole typical thing, whereas they voted for some cars that left early. And so
Okay.
now they have awards to give away,
Yeah.
or should I say, unclaimed awards.
Yeah.
And so they say, "Hey, go pick some more cars." And
These were the waitress awards. Their picks.
yes, they let the waitresses pick awards. And this nice petite, about 5'3", 106-pound little girl runs past, and you hear him yell at her, "Hey, go down there
I ain't
and
say
get
it
that white car with 55 on the side. That's your pick."
I ain't say it like that.
And she looked back at him 3 times. I said the white one with the 55 on the side.
I ain't say it like that, man.
She ran straight down there, took a picture of his car, came back and said, "This is my winner." I said, "I ain't never seen nobody Debo a damn award in my life." The whole area was looking at that man like, "Are you serious right now?" It's like that. That's how we get trophies.
Bro, that ain't how you told me, Swole.
No, that ain't how it was, man. I ain't pushing on it like that, man.
That
I ain't
how you told me,
Debo
bro.
it. I made a suggestion. That's all.
He say
But here's the
suggestion, I
thing.
say threat. It's all the same.
But here's the thing. When she got up to announce the car, she said they stopped her and told her, no, she's gonna have to pick another one. I'm like, oh, she can't pick my car. She walked by. She
That's
said,
exactly what he said too.
Yeah.
He was
said,
mad, like he left to cut the judge out.
Nah, I wouldn't have been.
He's like, "What you mean she can't pick my car?"
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'd have been doing some acting all the way up there to pick that trophy up. But she said, no, yeah, we can't pick your car. She said we can't pick a car that's already won a trophy. I said, well, okay, I guess I already won something. So let me just go and sit back and see what it is.
That's exactly what he did, Nikki.
Listen, she didn't, even though she picked my car, I didn't get the benefit of that trophy anyway because I was already picked for something else.
Look, this is what he said he gonna do. He said, "Look, when she called my name, I'm gonna act surprised like I didn't even know." I said, "How you gonna act surprised? The whole area heard you threaten the girl."
I was gonna get a Grammy for that one, an Emmy for that one. You'd have seen you'd have seen acting like you've never seen before.
Now
it's on recorded too.
Emmy or Oscar?
One of them.
He wanted to get a Moon Man. That's what he wanted, a Moon Man.
I got a Moon Man too. I got one of them too.
Holy cow!
Oh my God!
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Well, there goes that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
No, that was good though. That was good that was a nice trophy too.
Yeah, it was actually a really good event. I can't joke, man. They had a bunch of nice cars out there, other than the Batman car spraying people with water.
That was kind of cool though.
That was kind of.
He had a Camaro with the little gun flip up and she wore that people.
That was a Trans Am.
Did they know they were getting shot?
Oh, you heard it.
You heard it. You definitely heard it.
You heard it before you got wet.
That's PTSD all day.
Yeah, for real. At a show hosting veterans. I want to say that next show is for lady drivers. So
yes, the next show is focused around ladies.
Yeah, focus on lady drivers.
There you go, Nikki. Cheers.
Don't get you.
I promise you don't have to threaten nobody to get a trophy.
Right. You sure don't. You don't. You don't. I didn't.
I'm sure you'll get the Best Arrow Award.
There you go. There you go.
You got Arrow. I don't.
Non-track monster.
Why I open the door for you, man?
Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, before this, I watch you guys' video. That was a good video, man. I like the question and answers, at least that you were able to pull up do some responses to some answers, man, that came across your thread there. So
yeah, and I learned something from that. I honestly, I ended up thinking back to 2016, shopping for a vehicle. I remember seeing, I want to say it was like a 2014, I want to say like that mid-year change for the Chevy Impala or Malibu, one of the two. I forget which one it was. Not a car I necessarily would have ever bought, but when I test drove it, man, it was so plush inside. And I realize now that I believe they did say it was like an LTZ or whatever package it was.
You should got that SS Malibu.
No. Let me take you where I'm going first. Oh, you said that's
Okay.
That what you said?
LTZ is the highest package, yeah.
Okay. So what I'm
But he
saying
wants the sport package. Go ahead.
Yeah, what I'm saying, I don't know anything about Chevy, but when they was explaining the packages, I was like, oh, okay, cool. When you explain the reason you got what do you have on yours?
3LZ.
3LT. When you
3LT.
explain why you got the 3LT on yours on your C8 with the leather and because you like luxury, right? I was like, well, dang, that does make sense. That's why you would go with that high level package on that car. That's not something that I knew. So when you said that, it made me think back to that other car having.
So I said that about a Corvette, and you thought about a Malibu.
Now, why don't you take your compliment, bro?
I was just trying to get the reference.
The reference is that it
Stop
resonated
laughing,
with me.
buddy.
It resonated with me for me to understand and experience from my past. So it makes sense. Why you have to be joking?
Oh my God.
Trying to give you some damn flowers. I'll take them back.
Thank you.
No, they did now.
I appreciate them tulips.
Oh man.
They sure the hell wasn't gonna be no roses.
Oh my God, boy.
Where you acting?
Yes, indeed.
You're gonna get some dandelions. Keep it up.
Some dandelions.
Poison ivy.
Yeah, wildflower.
Here's some poison ivy. Gift that
No, I don't want them in pain, bro. I don't want them in pain.
But no, I get what you're saying though. It's just I think it's funny because you always get asked the same questions. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, is the car fast? How fast have you went? Have you had any issues? Can you beat an M3 on the track? You know, the same.
I get the horsepower question. I usually don't get the M3 question.
Really, bro? Yeah, your ass getting poison ivy now.
It's always the same questions, you know. It's just.
Oh my God. Lord. Hey Nikki, where Tony at? He needs you know what, better yet, Tony, he gonna pick on me, so I don't need Tony. Yeah, Nikki,
yeah, we ain't seen no new renderings lately.
I know. Lord, that fella.
He must be on vacation.
Listen. Sheesh.
Bro.
That fella. Tony be lighting me up, man. I ain't mad, but it'd be funny though.
It's funny, bro.
He put some funny stuff together. I can't hold him on that, man. I can't hold him on that at all. At all. Man, so one of the things, man, oh God. I don't think I got all the little flyers that I ran across this weekend, man.
Oh, you some promote everybody?
Yeah, man, trying to show some love. One of the guys we met at the Tilted Kill.
Oh, the Tilted Kill. Okay.
Yeah, this guy Tiny. Tiny is like, I don't know what he like.
Tiny 7'2".
Yeah, he easily 7'2". Big dude, man. And he's gonna be in the Hot Wheels competition, that Hot Wheels competition show. They're gonna be filming here next March in Schaumburg. So he's gonna be in that show. He's gonna be building a car in there. So got a chance to meet him. He was telling us some interesting things that they're planning on doing with Hot Wheels and things like that. So that's
cool.
That's kind of cool, man. So he's gonna be in the show then, man.
Interesting.
We got Zay's show. We gonna have to, man, I have to do some flyers. We gonna have to do some digital flyers so we can put it up here. so we don't forget, man. We got Zay's show coming up this weekend, and we're gonna be there. I do got a call. Got to make a couple of calls to make sure that we're gonna have the roundup that's supposed to be riding with. You locked down your plans, man, to go or what? That show.
I'm still working on it.
Okay, he ain't asked his
But
wife.
9 times out of 10, if I do go, I'm taking the Santa Fe.
There you go. It's all good, man. You ain't in the show, you just showing the show.
Showing up.
Zoo's gonna be in a whole separate event downtown Chicago, so he won't have his car this weekend.
I was about to say you too.
Not yours, man.
I know that's not to catch myself.
Oh man. So what? One thing that's showing now, we go back and forth, especially when we start thinking about whatever else we want to get. We had this conversation about the 650S, right? On and on and on. Especially after meeting Tavares and him, Freddie giving us that advice on what car to get. If and when we decide to go with the McLaren. So we got a chance to actually see one. And actually sit in one. I guess that's the biggest thing.
I would say, rephrase that. It's not we actually have to see one.
Yeah, seeing it is one thing, but actually getting to sit in one, and I've been putting it off because I look for cars locally. I was gonna literally go to a dealership and go check it out. So I sat in it, and I thought, man, I'm not gonna fit in this thing at first. He has a convertible, a Spider, and I sat in and I fit. If I was to get it, I would have to get the Spider. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt in that thing. I had room. I felt comfortable. It felt like I was in the cockpit. But headroom was tight. If I got it, I would have to have a Spider. I don't know if I can get out the car with the roof.
Where was this one?
I'm gonna get out the car like this, trying to get out of it. This was at the Stunner's rooftop.
Oh, okay. You got to fall up and out.
Huh?
You got to fall up and out.
You have to shimmy.
Yeah, the shimmy, man.
You got to do the Tim.
What was his name, man? What was the guy named that his car that we
KT?
Said it again? KT allow us to check out his car, man. Real cool guy. They got a show also, East to West Car Show. It's called East versus West Car Show. It's going to be on the 30th. And this is in
Beamer versus Benzes.
Yeah. Said it again? Nah, this is going to be in Pontiac, Michigan. It's East versus West. Nah, it's going to be, a little bit of everything, man. His little flyer has vans, old schools, bikes, you name it, muscle cars, the whole nine. So that's another show that should be interesting as well. You have to actually come up with something legit that we can show these things so people can see what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, man. So what we got coming up this weekend? Oh yeah, Zay show.
Bro, get it together, old man.
You going, AB?
That's the game plan. My plan is to go. So
okay.
I just was reviewing some information. Which both of y'all know this. I'm actually waiting on feedback for a project I'm working on. I actually just got an email, a follow-up. It's not a complete confirmation on which aspect, but it's a confirmation that they're deciding on which direction to take it. So as soon as that bird lands, that's going to be a good project. So I'm just waiting on that. Other than that, that's all I've got for this weekend. Well, yeah, that's all I've got for this weekend other than planning for next week. And next week is the first walkthrough of the property. So
okay,
I'm busy upcoming next couple of weeks with all that to say. Yeah. Just wrapping through I'm like you without repeat myself, I guess. I'm just wrap my head around what's coming up. But as far as weekend, my game plan is to be there. We'll see what this information reveals.
And where you at right now, Show?
I am in the beautiful state of Oklahoma.
Oh yeah.
You in Oklahoma, bro?
Yep, Oklahoma City.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
That's why you got to
Rolling
go.
flat plains of Oklahoma. I remember going through there a couple of
That's
times.
why you got to. That's why you got the sleeves off his shirt, man.
It's hot as shit down here, man. They had a heat wave index.
Gee, it was like 132.
I don't know. It was called sweater niggas. That's all I know.
I guess that's pretty warm.
So I was just like, nope, can't do this.
You could dress him
And
up.
then it's
Hey,
black, though.
you could dress him up, can't take him nowhere. But then he got the sleeves off, so I don't know if you're really dressing him up. So
In country,
Whoa.
showing his country.
Baby, you see these guns right here?
here we go. Here we go.
Sun's out, guns out. Bang, bang.
Now you sounding like Zay, that doggone Draco.
See, this is what you do. You throw the vest on, you do about 2 push-ups and you walk outside.
That's how you do it.
That sound about right.
Yeah, that's how you do it.
Got to get a pump.
You got to get a pump in, make it tighten up just a little bit.
What happens when your pump start fading?
It's gone.
You gotta go back inside.
No,
Go in the restroom. Right.
you just keep the arm like this all the time. Like, you ain't never, don't start. You know you did this. You just walk around, right?
Walking around like this.
No, you know how you just lift weights with no weights? Just the tension?
I ain't never did that, man.
Well, you need help.
Nah, you see my name? Oh, bro, you gotta realize at my biggest, my arms were bigger than my neck. My neck was 22.
You couldn't scratch your neck. You was like this.
23. Yep, literally could not touch my neck.
God dang. Ugh. I feel better. Ugh. Whew. Jeez.
Yeah.
Look, man, this is what we're gonna do. Check this out.
Uh-oh.
So I saw Sean on Sunday before we went to whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
to the rooftop thing, right?
Yeah.
And we got to get him in the vets. We got to get him the vets. He was out with his lady. They came out to the Homewood car meet, which was kind of cool. It was a couple nice cars out there. Started to realize, man, that GTR is really not that rare, sir.
What you mean?
Did what?
Remember how he was like, "Oh, the GTR is kind of rare. You don't see them every day." There's about 20 of them motherfuckers out there.
Really?
That thing is
Really?
not. Yeah, it's not. They're not that rare, sir.
No, well, you know what? Most of the shows that we've been going to, you don't see too many of them. Not that they're rare, they just haven't been out.
Got you.
What up, Lefty?
What up, Left? So,
Mike Vaughn, what's up, brother? Ooh, 107 in the shade.
That's terrible.
Oh my.
tell me, man, it's hot now. You think I'm playing?
Terrible.
Oh my Lord.
I don't know if I can laugh too hard.
I don't miss that, man. I don't miss it at all. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I definitely don't
do
miss
not
that in
miss
Corpus Christi because God.
Why? Because you thought you was from New Orleans.
it. I thought I was from New Orleans. Yes, indeed. I am from New Orleans, man.
Okay. So,
That boy is ridiculous, man.
Hey man, don't.
Look
Hey,
here, Joe.
look,
I'm from New
most
Orleans.
people from New Orleans walk around with like Saints gear all day long. 'Cause that's the only real team y'all ever had.
Most of the stuff I had, bro, I got nothing but Saints gear right here.
I ain't seen nothing Saints
The
about you.
majority of my hats are Saints hats.
Mm.
I don't have to put it on parade all the time. I'm New Orleans Saint through and through, bro. They win, lose, or draw. I'm always gonna support my boys. Who
Okay.
that? Who that?
you ain't got to prove nothing.
Who
What's
that?
your origins, AB?
With my who?
What's your origins?
Who?
My origins Ohio. I grew up in Atlanta though. I grew up in Georgia.
Golly, boy, 97 degrees at 8 p.m.
What part of Georgia?
Atlanta.
How you like that?
How do I like what? Atlanta?
Yeah.
I ain't going back. I ain't lost nothing there.
Really?
I ain't lost
That was not
nothing.
the response I was expecting.
I lived all over Atlanta, north, south, east, west. Lived all over some other parts of Georgia, South Georgia especially. I'm good on Georgia. I'm good on Atlanta as a whole.
Okay.
Don't mess with Texas, born and raised. I'm messing with Texas.
You messing with Texas? I don't think Lefty gonna let you mess with Texas.
Nah, man. You can go to West Texas, Lefty say.
You might well just go ahead and go to Albuquerque, dude.
Albuquerque.
That
Just-
brother Oak Cliff.
Let's go to
Texas.
Albuquerque and wave
Oak
to Texas and
Oak
wave.
Cliff, Texas.
That's rough.
That boy
That's
said,
rough.
look at Texas from the other side and wave.
Oak Cliff.
Oh goodness.
So what's on your radar for next? Like your next car? What you thinking about?
Who? Swole?
You?
Me?
Yeah, I know what Swole thinking about.
Yeah,
He want a Mazda 626.
Miles of speed at least.
Man, nah, man. I wanted that 323 so I could hook it up.
Get that miles of speed, bro. That boy said
A
626.
nice hot MX5.
You want the one with the third door? What was that? The
Yeah.
Mazda 7?
Yeah, baby.
Bro, I just recorded.
The Wolverine car?
Yes,
From
sir.
X-Men?
Do you remember those Saturn Ions?
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember the third door? They had the third door. In the
Yeah,
back?
that little crazy door.
One of the guys that was under me when I was in Virginia Beach and Naval Air Station Oceana. That was his first car he bought. I just saw it the other day.
Nah, bro. Lefty, I don't think they call it the 626 no more. Matter of fact, it's the 6, ain't it? It's just called the
It's
6.
the Mazda 6, yeah.
ain't
Yeah.
it? Hey, you remember those, man? 626 used to be the joint.
You know what was the joint? And I hate they killed it.
What?
The Oldsmobile Aurora.
The Aurora?
You like the Auroras?
Man, that was a
I used to
weird
love them Auroras,
car,
man.
bro.
The Oldsmobile Achiever was weird too.
Yeah, man. That was a
Like,
weird
hey,
Like,
car.
what you mean a weird car, man? That was beautiful. It had all the luxury you want. To like technically, I feel like that's where they stole the Corvette interior from. Because if you remember, the Aurora curved around to you.
It did. Yeah.
I used to love that car.
I made a Mark 8, the Lincoln.
Ooh.
Don't nobody want no damn Lincoln. That's for old folks.
Anybody wanted one. I said it reminded me of it. Dodge Stealth, yep.
Man, those are fire, man.
Mitsubishi.
I remember in their day they were hot.
I mean,
The Dodge
3000.
Stealth 3000.
No.
I wanted the VRS.
You wanted the Eclipse after you saw Fast and Furious 2.
I did not want
Be
no
honest.
Eclipse. I wanted a Civic.
You want to be Tyrese. With the drop top.
Tyree, and definitely didn't want to be what's his name, Screaming Monica. He looked like a straight simp in that belt. Why did he look like a simp, bro?
Oh my god.
What's his name? Man, I can't think of his name.
Ja Rule, man.
Ja Rule, yeah.
Oh Lord.
Monica.
Yes. Indeed.
No.
Left called it. Ja Rule.
No.
No. I like that.
Oh
I like
my
that opening
God.
scene when they were hijacking that truck in the Civics, boy. That's what I wanted.
Oh man. I used to want a Civic back in the day. Ask me what I
Explains
wanted.
a lot now.
I wanted that CRV.
Where you about to go with this
No,
Oh,
I just explains a lot.
one? Keep going.
You like the Civic that was hijacking the truck.
what?
What?
That's what he said. He like, I like to open the scene, the Civic when they was hijacking the truck. I said, explains a lot.
You said that one, man.
I'm not filling it in. You gonna finish what you started.
I ain't started nothing. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he going somewhere with this,
He
man.
trying to pull something out of me so I can
Bruh.
incriminate myself.
Bruh. He trying to bring something out of this. I don't know where he
No,
going.
I was not. I just said, okay, I got it.
Oh man. Hey, Lefty, I actually was already in the JDM scene because by that time I had already gone through
That's what I was pulling
Honda
out.
Prelude, Honda Accord hatchback LXI, a Civic EX. I'd already had the Civic, and what was the other car? I had one more JDM. Well, I'd already had JDMs. Like my first car was the Datsun 210. So yeah, I went through that phase. I went through the JDM phase. Show
Yeah, I
now.
had a little phase of JDM as well, man. I had the 510. I had and I also had a Infinity G35X.
Oh, I like
So
that.
I was trying to build it up. My goal was to, make it a baby GTR.
You got a 90. Oh, is it all-wheel steering? Is it all-wheel steering, Lefty? Mine was all-wheel steering, white.
With the
Speed.
the Prelude.
Yep.
Man, I used to love Preludes, man.
That's what mine was, a 98 all-wheel steer. Love
Man,
that.
I used to love Preludes, man.
Got one in the driveway right now?
That's what he said.
Word?
Reed,
You
I
serious,
got a
Lefty?
Honda Prelude 98 in my drive right now.
I still like those. I thought they had really, really dope lines,
You
man.
done froze.
Yeah, he frozen.
You froze or you holding it? You might be
He probably was farting. He didn't want to move.
I didn't want to say, is that how you really gonna read that? Good job, Timmy.
And would you say we blame you for this? Huh?
Pronunciate your words. Good job, Timmy.
That's messed up. You know you're good when somebody making fun of you and you make fun of them right back.
Right back.
Making fun of
Right
you.
back.
Man.
With a sunroof.
Jeez. Yep. It had sunroof. Yeah, man. That's dope. That's dope.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, was the one that came after that one that I wanted so bad.
The Miata?
1000.
S2000, yeah.
Bro. S2000. And right now,
Bro.
that thing is so desirable. The numbers on S2000 are through the roof if you can find a good one.
Man, you could get an S2000 for under 10 grand 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Yeah, that
Hey,
was
Hey, read that one right there.
Now forget about it. What?
Read that one.
You're so stupid. You're so stupid, man.
The sad part is my eyes went right to it to read it.
If you say nice and soft, people just go right with it. Okay.
So I don't want to shift in gears. Are you gonna get it fixed for, or what are you gonna do with it? Is it a manual? Lefty, is it a manual or is it automatic?
It's a one.
It's a one.
Oh my God. Goodness gracious. To answer your question, you asked what was my next car.
That's what you was thinking about getting for your next car.
Oh, it's
Next
an auto.
Next car is a supercar. It either is of the three, Huracan,
It's automatic for you.
488, Ferrari 488, or the or if I'm going backwards, I won't say backwards, but if I'm going an older Lambo, then definitely a Gallardo.
Really?
I don't know. I'm in the wrong profession. This dude going straight to Lambos and Huracans and Gallardos.
You asked what I want.
I said, what's your next car you trying to get?
That's the next car I'm trying to get.
And that's what I'm saying.
What's wrong with you?
I'm looking at like a
He about to lie. Oh, he about to lie. I feel it. Go ahead. I gotta hear this.
what you mean about the lie?
Go ahead, man. I gotta hear this. Your face had lie written all over it. Now you frozen.
You want a more modern Santa Fe?
I was thinking of Telluride.
You're a liar. You're such a liar, bro.
No, I was literally no.
Type it.
So
Type it so I can read it out aloud.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. Oh my God.
What you want, man? What are you thinking about for real?
So
You got a supercar already.
you know, And that's the thing. I honestly don't know. That's why I kind of slid that question like last week. Like, what would you get for under 100,000?
Yeah.
I was thinking like, I don't know, man. See, I have this dilemma because you can't. It's hard to merge luxury with performance.
Yeah. It's
So
not
you're
easy.
almost stuck in like CTSV or something like.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say? It's like you get boxed into them funny categories.
Yep.
And I really don't want a photo. So
You're the
I don't
older
know.
CTSV.
Now remember we looked at those Bentleys.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like I like them too, but
It's a GT car. You can
Yeah,
get a
that
little bit out of
GT.
it.
And I think I told you my only thing with that is there's no sunroof. You're not getting a carbon roof. I mean, that would be my I guess my negotiable. Just a regular roof, no sunroof. I can't do that. I either have to have sunroof or I would be willing to go, I guess, convertible at that point, but I cannot do just regular roof. That just doesn't work for me. Especially not that kind of money. Not for that kind of car.
Absolutely something wrong with him. Completely wrong.
ICNV Drivers Edition says, I was thinking about a Dodge Intrepid.
You go right ahead, brother. I can't wait for that. Put some sixes on it.
Are we talking RT? XT? Like which version are we getting?
Put some sixes on it.
I hope you're doing the RT. SXT. Is that for fuel economy? What's a pop-up roof? The pop-up. So the manual one, the one you gotta flip it out and put it.
Sure was straight up dope man car in the 90s. That dog Dodge Intrepid.
Now can you at least can you detach it?
No, it wasn't detachable.
Can you push
it wasn't detachable
and then pull it out?
You know the one you have to pop it and click back. It'll pop up in the vent like 4 inches.
In the tilt. That's all.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
You
That's
gotta
all.
at least get the one you squeeze the hinge
and the pop came all the way out.
Pull it all the way out.
Nah, they had that.
You think I'm lying? That might be my classic car. Cause when the last time you seen an Intrepid?
Never.
That's it.
Exactly. I'm gonna break it out of car shows. I'm like, damn. You gonna hit it with the Friday? Damn.
You may as well bring out a Sebring.
I know.
Nope.
Convertible.
Wouldn't the Sebring be more luxury though?
Yeah, man. With some Lawrence Welk playing.
You said luxury, so go Sebring.
You can play some Lawrence Welk.
I was thinking about getting a Chrysler LHS.
Oh, goodness. Concord.
No, you get the LHS. Concord
Get a New Yorker.
That was the pole man LHS.
Get a New Yorker.
LHS came with straight leather. The Concord came with that cloth shit.
Get a New Yorker. That's it.
Is the New Yorker better? Chrysler New Yorker? Boy,
yeah,
that's why we get a Dynasty.
Gee, we just going on backward. Get an Aries.
Actually, you might well go get the Dynasty. But now the Dynasty didn't always come with that leather.
Yeah, I guess the LHS would be the better one. I always like those dials. That's what I like about them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Agreed, Lefty. Agreed.
Dang.
Very much so.
Well,
but I can't wait for him to get that New Yorker, though. I think that's gonna be it.
Get that New Yorker and a LeBaron convertible.
Ooh, the LeBaron. That was the first car I wanted, the convertible LeBaron back. I was like, oh, I gotta get one.
I like those.
It's kind of sleek. The LeBaron.
And then I drifted over to because we went to that. Remember we went to that like Jeep Tracker phase.
Oh,
so then I went.
Lord,
then I went to like the Izzy Rodeo.
Yeah.
Tracker. And what was this?
Sometimes I still want a rodeo, to be honest with you. Izzy Rodeo, not rodeo. The Amigo.
The who?
The Izu Amigo. You remember how the back came off?
Amigo. Yeah, I remember those.
What was the other one? The Suzuki Ninja. I'm not Ninja.
I still want one of those things.
Samurai.
Huh?
Suzuki Samurai.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
He said,
I had like 2 box Chevys left. It didn't work out. They steal those.
I don't want. Yeah, I'm gonna say I definitely don't want no box Chevy. I can keep all those.
You got to chain that to the light pole, put the steering column lock on
You
it,
got to chain that
flatten
to
the
the
tires.
light pole to another light pole to the bridge. No, that's
That one there cannot. You
And
you
still
drive
pray before
wherever
you
you
walk
go,
away.
you stay with it. Yes, indeed.
mm-mm,
You can't just leave that one outside, man. You gotta be careful with them box Chevys.
mm-mm.
Them cats want it more than you do.
Yeah.
Yep.
The
I
G
ain't
body.
got time. I definitely I don't have time to have something that I know somebody actually wants.
Man, you out in the woodworks of Wisconsin. Ain't nobody coming for that shit.
So you just trying to set me up for the okie doke, right?
What I'm saying. You in the safest place ever.
He just sent them all the way out there.
Thank you. I don't have a box Chevy, by the way.
You gonna do
But
this?
you, but you can get one. Ain't nobody coming to your crib.
Bro,
You need like a fucking passport.
Oh,
ain't
Chicago
no
car
signal
guy.
in Wisconsin. Don't even
What's up,
start.
bro?
Don't even start. Don't even start.
He say ain't no signal. He say, ain't
You supposed to let him read that out loud.
Here's how I would read it if I did. Chicago car guy says, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. Ain't no signal in WI. You good, bro.
Uh-oh. I gotta get him to read this one.
I know, right?
What?
Hashtag West Texas. They won't come for you in West Texas, though.
Like I said, you got to worry about no box Chevys with me. That is not my cup of tea. I don't think I ever had a desire for a box Chevy. Ever. I like them. Never had a desire for it. In fact, the closest thing
You know what you can do?
You're right though, Lefty. You're right.
What?
No, go ahead. I was going to let you finish.
Go on and say what you about to say.
I was going to say, you're right. A box Chevy is not your thing. So I figured what you can do is you can get like the Mercedes-Benz, what's that, like the 430, and then get you a hairdryer, heat up the badge, and slap the AMG on it.
Why would I want to do that?
Because that's your thing. Then you just tune it up all up under the hood, add a couple wires, a hairdryer, make it a blower.
So what car have you seen me own that I had to fake what it was?
I'm just saying.
I'm that.
I ready
You
to hear,
build
I
shit.
gotta hear this. Who up badging over here, man? What's
Yeah,
the deal?
You
who
build
have
shit.
you seen do that?
You build
this
shit.
side? I'm sorry?
I was looking at the video. You said you get this thing, you put it in the car, you hit your phone app, it boosts an extra 13 horsepower.
Wait, what?
What's that got to do with up badging a car, bro?
Because you unlocking more power. So you taking a 430, make it an AMG. You want to make it an AMT then?
Spectrum. Straight spectrum right there. That boy is on some.
I don't know what's wrong with you, man.
He tired. He just right.
The
don't know what
Oklahoma
he's
Heat
I
got
don't
him.
think he know what he's talking about. Listen, I don't think he knows what he's talking about.
Why would you do me like that, bro?
I don't think he knows what he's
See,
talking about.
no. See, here's the thing. Because remember, he said, let's go back. He said he's a tuner, so he can get extra horsepower. So you don't have to. You don't. You know that phrase? I don't buy it. I build it. I'm telling him to build it.
People take out
He built his own AMG.
Cars. We were talking about.
He built his own AMG. You get it now? So like. You tune it up, you get more horsepower out of it, and then you slay. This is a real AMG.
Y'all see this?
Where you at, Catfish?
Y'all see this live? He trying to take the conversation about tuners owning JDM cars and now taking that to up badging Mercedes.
Oh my Lord.
So let me ask you a question. So what type of
Chicago car
tuner did you buy that you built up?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
I said, what type of tuner did you buy that you built up?
I'm talking
about. Did you buy the STI and build it up, or did you buy like the LX?
What's your question, man?
You said you had a Civic. So I said, did you get the Civic? What was it, STI? Or did you get like the LX and build it up?
STI, bro, you too STI. What are you mixing up?
I don't drive Civics. I thought you would know this.
Why are you throwing he said STI. Why are you throwing Subaru in the mix?
That's a Subaru?
Yes.
STI Subaru, bro.
Yes, very much so.
Which one's the Civic with the little body kit on it with the high wing?
SI.
Exactly. You didn't buy that. You got the LX and built it up to an SI?
I did not.
I'm asking, what did you do?
I did not. That was my answer.
So what did you? You said you had a Civic. Did you build up the Civic?
That car I didn't even make faster.
Yes, Lefty. Basically
I
the
left it away
same
from
thing.
her.
Basically the same thing. JDM, of course, is a big focus on Japanese cars, but it's basically the same thing.
But now he would act like he ain't a JDM guy.
Is he correct? Hold on. Who are y'all trying to correct?
Me?
Hey, he's on you right now. So
Who's on me?
show.
I just asked a question. I'm trying to figure it out.
Who are you talking about, Lefty?
What was the first car you tuned up?
First cartoon was my Prelude.
Huh?
First cartoon was a Prelude.
Prelude.
Yeah.
Which Prelude did you get?
I actually don't now. I'm not even gonna lie on that one. I don't remember which one I had.
Cartoons.
It wasn't an SI. I missed it.
That's the tuners that Michael Vaughn know. Cartoons.
So you tuned out the Prelude. How much horse did you got up?
I have no idea, bro. When you let me say this much. Back in the day when it came to tuners or JDM, that particular scene, when you talked about Fast and Furious, at least at that point for me, my biggest thing was just taking the car to shows, making it look good. So you got the NGK.
So that's like up badging.
You got all of that. You got the lights in there.
No, it's not up badging. It's not up badging.
Well, it's like if you put a Ram
No, what are you
like
talking about?
a
No, I
fuel
didn't.
vent with scoops,
No,
and you don't have nothing to cool off.
do that.
That's up badging.
That's not
No,
up
that's
badging.
not even up badging.
That's not
Up
up
badging.
What is that? That's fake badging.
Up badging is literally taking a badge of a vehicle that you don't have and put it on your
You
car.
already said it.
Yeah.
You said it. You take a in this case, I'll say take a BMW 335i and then go put some you ain't even gotta do a bunch of stuff to it, just throw an M badge on it.
So technically, what you said is like it's like getting the 323.
Bro, I'm not entertaining your bullshit no more. Man. I let you have it for a while, man.
No, I was going to ask a question.
I want to go back to that one too.
No, hold on. This is the real question. So this is like putting an M850 on a car.
What?
So you know how they have the M8, right?
Yeah.
They have an M8 and they have an M850. That is BMW's doing.
But I'm just saying, but that's still up bad because you ain't got the power. You just faking it with the look.
You got to talk to BMW about that. They did that from factory.
They did that because they got tired of y'all trying to up facing if y'all kind of look like something else. They said, give us that money and we'll do it for you and give you a fake M. What? Damn, sticker. They want it in the game. They said so. Look, they like it's so much money in these fakers out here. We gonna get us. We want that money. We gonna give you a body kit, slap a M on it.
They figure out how they get their cut.
M850, and say pay me.
Bro. So let me ask you this. Bro. So you putting that ZR1 style splitter on your C8? Is that up badge?
No, because there is no ZR1 right now. That's make believe. You're creating something right now.
So that's cartoon.
That's not up badging. Did you put
that's called more arrow
anywhere on Zeus?
Say that again.
Did you put the actual letters and numbers ZR1 on that car?
Of course not.
Okay, then that's not up badging. You just tastefully modified your C8. That's it. I'm done. Good night, guys.
That's the word. Tasteful. Okay, tasteful modification. I got you.
Good night. Good night. You're right. That's like buying a V6 Charger and throwing a Hellcat badge on. That's exactly what that's like.
And slap it on the bigger exhaust.
It don't even matter what kind of exhaust you put on that V6. It ain't never gonna sound like a Hellcat.
That's true. But what about if you slap on an RT?
It ain't gonna sound like a Hellcat.
Bro,
I'm just saying, what if you upgrade to the RT?
Hey, stop the camera, Swole. Let him talk to himself.
So, as I was looking online, you can buy Aero for the BMW M3.
Aero.
Bro, I hear you.
I was watching this Haggerty vehicle. They said the worst car you could track is an M3.
Look, man, just because my camera is off don't mean I can't hear you.
What you turn your camera off for, bro? You are not an ostrich.
I'm up badging. I'm up badging.
You up badging. Lord have mercy.
Okay,
man,
so
you're not an ostrich. Just because you hide your head don't mean we can't see you.
Exactly. But you know what? I'm gonna let him have his moment to himself, so he can figure out where he went wrong. But
Now you figure out where you went wrong.
He must be walking around doing something. I don't know, man. Right now, I'm still on the fence about where I go. I mean, I still look at R8s. I still look at GTRs. I still look at McLarens, and I still look at Huracans. So it's, and I wanted to bounce up just to have something else to experience before I go up to the Huracan. But
so my thing is, I don't know if I want to like something to play with or something to go broke with. Does that make sense? Like,
yep, I do. I get
I'm
it.
intrigued. I'm intrigued by like a Porsche GTS, especially like a GTS 4 with a convertible. I'm intrigued by that. I would like to play with that, but I know I won't be happy with that. But then it's like that's the same thing with the Acura NSX.
Yeah.
I like the look of it. I'll probably be done with that thing in 3 months because it don't have a convertible.
Yep.
I need a roof that goes away. But but overall, I feel like the R8 is the easy route. Like everybody go R8. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'm sorry. Are you serious, bro? Dimitri, what happened, bro? Front diff on the Huracan shot? Sheesh.
Oh wow.
Oh, I gotta hear that number. See, this that part right here. This that part.
Don't cringe. Take it like a man. Go ahead. What's the number, man?
I gotta hear that number.
How the hell we get in the house?
I know.
Oh, I was up badging.
Oh my God. It's in the shop right now. How long is it gonna be there? He laughed. Yeah, you laugh. He talking about your up badging.
Hey, show gave it a different meaning. So I'm
yes, indeed. You're gonna define it how you want to.
Yeah.
You got a real good deal.
Wow.
This that part right here, man. When it comes to people that can buy them, you might get a real good deal on one of those things. Some people can afford to buy them. Everybody can afford to own them because if you lose a diff, you might well just look. You're gonna pay for a used car. That is a used car price to get it fixed. Just saying.
Yep. Man,
that's a good question, man. Did you have any warranty? Do you have any warranty on that car?
I am the warranty. You to the shirt?
Yeah, I got that shirt. Yeah, I got that shirt. I am the warranty.
Is that Freddie? Is that Tavares shirt?
Actually, I got mine from well, it's just a 6. Yeah, I got mine from It's Just a 6. Louisiana boy.
Hey, dude. I'll tell you about it later, but
because you got it for 2.
Wow. Not bad. Not bad. That's real good, bro.
Yeah.
Sheesh. What up, Freddie Bell?
I was gonna say, what you think about the electric car?
Which one?
Like the all electric. So I know you. I'm gonna say I know you're a Lucid person.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, why do you like the Lucid so much more than the Tesla?
Performance and looks, in that order.
That thing don't look nice.
I love the way that thing looks. The interior is fire. The
AB.
exterior, I think it looks better.
That's the Gambino 2008.
The what?
Yep.
The
Wait till I put that
Gambino
video
2000
out. Don't tell them.
What?
Don't explain.
The Gambino
Don't
2008.
explain.
Oh my
Yeah, wait
Lord.
for that video.
Oh my God. Ooh, no
So-
warranty. Hey man, I ain't
My-
mad at you, bro.
My next question to you is, so
Here you go. LLC warranty. That money comes
I know, right?
Yep.
baby. All right off. That's another conversation definitely gonna have to get into right there.
We definitely gotta have that one.
Definitely gotta have that conversation, man. Learn how to listen, bro. And I've talked to one guy about this, and it was actually Daniel. This is Will Motivation's brother. Every man, listen, every black man should have a LLC, a nonprofit. You got to figure that out, get yourself in there and get it running, and put your cars, your toys under the company so that you can write everything that happens to that
Everything
car,
out.
wheels, gas, front diff, the cost of the car. You can
When you
write
go
it
to a car show and it turns into a meeting at the restaurant
Absolutely. That's a write-off. That whole meal.
That's every weekend.
every
Yes,
weekend.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Cars in the shop right now. I don't want to. He said you don't want to go to Bill. What kind of car
Man, I
is
know
it,
that
Freddie?
feeling.
What kind of car is it, Freddie? And what's getting done? Or do you know?
Don't tell me it's a 430 with an AMG badge on it.
The Ferrari F430 with an AMG badge on it.
He said,
I mean, you're the down badge now.
That's a game
say
changer
hello,
right there,
Kitty.
baby.
Yes,
Well.
indeed.
So I got a question for you, Mr. Mr. Swole.
Go ahead,
Whoa.
Mr. Swole.
You like the Rivian, right?
Said it again.
I said you like the Rivian, correct?
Rivian is okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
How
I
come
know it is, Freddie. We got to go play some golf, bro. We got to go play some golf.
So-
what's wrong with your car? Both the Lambos are down?
That's not
Demetrius
good.
and yours? What is happening?
That's not good at all.
It's Lambo shop time.
Lambo shop time. There they go. They probably got a remote trigger on it that shut them down all at the
Oh.
same time.
They're like, we ain't got enough clientele right now. Hit that button.
Yeah. Kill this one and that one. Sheesh, bro. What happened to yours? Yeah, he not happy.
I got it.
Clearly not happy.
I gotta show Fred this. He inspired me.
Uh-oh.
Good.
Oh, Lord. He got some bright shoes. Now, wait. The Rivian. What you were saying about the Rivian?
I was gonna say, since you like the Rivian, do you not like want to give like Mercedes, Porsche, and all them a chance with their electric cars? Because
So, if I had the choice, so let me say this. There's right now so many people are coming out with them, right? And you can't. It's going to be literally hard to just pick a car. The reason why I kind of the reason why I picked the Lucid as the one that I started paying attention to is because of the energy that Lucid has. I wouldn't take away from Porsche. I wouldn't take away from Mercedes because the Mercedes is actually that's the exact same ones you had, huh, Fred?
Similar though.
Yeah, that look like them right there.
Mm-hmm.
The
what's them Lamellos?
but the I wouldn't take it away from them. I think they honestly, I believe Mercedes and I think they both are probably going to come out with a really nice product. Don't get me wrong. The challenge that I have with Rivian, bro, Rivian, like the one guy I know that have it, he has more problems with it. It's ridiculous. Look, I know you was all over them
I'm done with that dude. I'm done with it.
That ain't got no sense, bro.
I ain't never wanted no loud shoes, and I saw you pick them shoes up at the show, bro.
Yeah, bro. So
Man.
you were there. You weren't there, show. When we went to the Alex's event, this is the only cat I ever known that go to a whole car event and leave with a new pair of shoes.
Hey, for sure.
Look at these things with those shoes. I could probably get them. Yeah, keep them little 14-year-old boys from knocking on your window asking for rides.
Yeah, the 14-year-old boys keep beating the girls out.
Bruh, they come in fast, man.
Man, you talk about running.
Oh my
Jeez.
God, bro. He had just pulled on the grass. The first person ran to his car. Some little boy wanted
What electric car Ford got?
What do they have?
Ford has the F-150
Mustang.
is electric.
The E-Mach, what is it? Mustang?
The Mach-E and the F-150.
There you go.
Okay.
Mach-E and the F-150.
I don't know, man. I
Electric.
still like. So I know I'm biased. I like the Hummer, the EV, but I still like the Porsche Taycan.
Oh yeah.
Taycan. Yeah, so not only that, but Taycan is gonna give you some of that same sporty feel that the cars are gonna give you as well.
Damn it!
It's sporty. He frozen like that. What are you looking at, man?
Are you free this time?
Yeah, he frozen, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know what's wrong with him.
I'm gonna say he held it good the first time.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say the same thing. I mean, so many people are coming out with him right now. The only one that don't have a high performance, Chevy doesn't have high performance all electric right now. Like the Mach-E is a pretty high performance car, car. But I want to say Toyota is actually trying to put some spice on their car, the original hybrid. They're putting some spice on the Prius. Right? They gave Prius new lines, they gave it a new look.
Yeah, Prius
making it sporty, and now they're making it, I want to say they gave it a little bit more oomph, a little bit more performance.
They need to. 14.
This boy that fell off. You see? He's playing possum like
Better hop out ice cold and just run,
bro.
I mean, like show.
Yeah, you just
nobody
run. Oh my God.
Holy cow.
Yes, indeed. Bro, but see, that's what you get when you get that rap, man. You thought you was gonna be peeling in them. You got them little boys who like anime running up to your car, want to see.
Yeah.
What happened to your car, bro? What happened to your car, Fred? He done lost a diff. What happened to yours? Turbo? Say it's not the motor.
Please say it's not the motor.
Yeah, for real.
Man, unless you want to spend too long story. Okay, well, we'll have to talk about it.
Oh my Lord, yeah, we have to talk about it.
We have to meet up.
We're gonna have to link up, man.
But
for real, man, I definitely need to figure out. I need to get back on the course. I ain't played not one. I have not been on a golf course this season, bro, and I definitely want to get back out there.
I haven't been since I got out. Last time I played was in Corpus.
Yeah, I played last year. I played in Corpus too. They got some nice courses out there.
Yeah. They always have some. I mean, most bases have one. So I mean, we at least go there unless you have a particular greens you like going to.
That one, man. Let's be honest with you, I ain't got no problem playing right the one in north of Chicago. That's actually a nice course.
May as well.
But any place else, man, I've been look at Fred Instagram. He got all kind of courses he's been on. I'm like, man, I need to get out there and play some golf, man.
Okay.
They were playing in the rain, talking soldiers. They was out there hitting balls in the rain, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, you better than me, Fred. I ain't gonna even much joke with you.
Wow.
In the rain, bro.
Jeez.
In the rain.
Oh man, that's dang. Show disappeared on us, huh?
I bet his phone died on him.
Probably did.
I bet you his phone died.
That or his time on Wi-Fi ran out.
He had to reset. He had to put some more coins in the box.
Add some more to it.
Nah, he brought up a good topic on EVs, man. I mean, right now, Tesla has a market because of what they were able to produce and actually put on the market.
Well, yeah,
right.
They put it out there and they led the way for a while.
Yeah, Americans have, Chevy, and thank God for that Chevy stock. Chevy dropped some stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
What do you say?
Yeah.
You stupid, man.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
That Joker said, you got a dilly wop in it?
Yeah.
It's got a dilly wop?
It's got a dilly wop.
I was like, what is that?
I'm putting that video out tomorrow, man. I got to drop that video finally.
All my stuff going to be in rotation here over the next couple of weeks, man. That one definitely, I ain't even going to lie. I want to push that one up. That one might come out before some of the other ones. No lie.
Man, we met this gentleman, man, at the Volo car show. He was so funny, man.
That joke was funny.
Man, he was killing us, man. It was me. It was me. Show.
Me.
AB and Dimitri, Chicago car guy out there talking to this guy. Man, this dude had me dying laughing.
That joke was funny as hell.
He was super funny. But when he dropped that diddly mop, I'm like, this dude is crazy. Bro, he's still rotating. What is wrong?
It's crazy, man. He definitely on that dilly wop.
Yes, indeed.
Goodness.
He must be getting caught from a bicycle.
Now he got caught for up badging.
That's what it is.
That's what he got.
He got flagged for up badging.
Yeah. Yep. See what happened?
Look. See,
so that ain't no C8.
He got that little Boost mobile phone. He tried to call it a Galaxy phone. That's what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Up badger, they got him. That's how I get you, man. That's how they get you.
See?
Yes, indeed.
All that cap. Yeah, stop all that cap,
right.
Man. You ain't gotta lie. You ain't gotta lie to kick it. You ain't gotta lie to kick it, man.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. At the rooftop, because the music was loud in most places. I was shocked that I didn't get a lot of music across that video. It was loud out there, and I did not have my mics because the mic was in the car downstairs, and I did not get a lot of music. So that's interesting. I was shocked by that. Now, I haven't uploaded it yet to see if there's any flags where they caught any music, but
okay,
we'll be doing that tomorrow.
Man,
we'll see how that pans out.
I got to look through a bunch of shows. I think I've got at least 8 events from the start of the car season. I didn't put out a whole lot of anything. I just started recording. Somebody said, I was watching somebody's video earlier and they were just talking about, that reminds me of something I did want to talk about, but they reminded my chicken and my saver. Bro, you got to get that fixed, man. Hey, man. Boy. Anyway, they were talking about the fact that they record a lot of stuff and then they have to go back and, the filming part is the fun part. That's all I love filming. Like I could film for, you can hire me to film and I will film.
Yeah.
It's the getting down to the editing that takes me a while, especially if it's not scripted. Like if I script it and then go film based on my shot list and all that kind of stuff, then it's not really that difficult to edit because the way I film it is along the lines of how I scripted it. But when I just go free-handed, because I don't let mine run. So like yours and Show and Catfish and some of the other guys, y'all record and y'all don't do a whole lot of chopping them. Now I do see you throw some stuff in there.
I chop a lot, man. Yours
looks so seamless. I didn't even think you chop yours up that much.
But I also so I plan my video in my head. I have an idea about how I want to move and where I want to be at certain times of my video and how I kind of go left to right, man. And that's usually how I keep it pretty seamless. Bad towel in Wisconsin. He's so stupid, man. He's stupid.
You pinging all the way up here, bro? Yeah.
So that's usually like even at the rooftop, based on what, and I'm gonna go off of this based on what Lefty's note. Even with the rooftop, I knew when I turned my camera on, based on where I was, exactly how I want to traverse around the roof. I saw it already mapped out, so I just took that route, right? And that's how I get my content. Now, where I didn't know where I was going to get, I don't know how I knew it was going to be seamless because I knew I didn't have to stop on anything. Because based on where I'm at, everything was viewable. Everything was worth recording, if that makes sense. So I didn't have anything I felt like I needed to not get. So I already had a map that I was going to, which way I wanted to go a route. I followed that route. And the part that happens organically that I like is the people that I run into, the conversations that you end up having when you're walking through that environment. And then how that all pans out. So you get the little extra stuff. I thought it was going to be quick, a smaller video, but because I stopped, I run into this one, I run into that one. I ran into Danny, I ran into Fly Roy, I ran to
you ran to G-Money.
G-Money. When you run across those people and you start filming, you have a conversation, it just takes it to the next level. So you get a little bit extra, more than I expect. Now I very rarely not have a route in mind. I literally plot where I want to go so I can have an idea how I want to get there.
Yeah.
We started this conversation, Lefty, just a little bit at the very beginning of this. And yeah, man, the burnouts, like I think and kind of where we landed, Lefty, is that there probably should have been a standard set. Yeah, because there was a guy, the first thing he did when he came up to the top, man, did a burnout on a rap. It was just absolutely uncalled for, unnecessary. He should have been escorted out so he could set the example. Look, this is not what we're not doing. And that didn't happen. And unfortunately, all the shenanigans happened at the end, and it just went nuts. And they told him it ain't gonna happen no more.
Yep. I see him. You say I'm an editing beast.
Yes, indeed.
That's what's up. We all dream.
Yes, indeed. For real. He done fell off. So he off?
He in the chat. He out there with the crowd. He with the audience.
He done walked off the stage and took a seat.
Yeah. Damn, bro. I mean, that's how it's gonna be. Here's what it is, homie. I ain't mean to keep talking about your up badging. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it was a lot of people running lives at that time, man. It was a ton of them. There you go.
Okay. Back from the crowd. How was it out there with
Yes, indeed. For real.
Can you turn that volume down, bro?
He done fell off. He
Really?
He come back breaking all the rules.
Right.
I was trying to keep up with the conversation.
Come back putting us on blast.
Yeah, man. It was so many people going live. It was just, I don't even know how people had a signal to have so many lives going at one time.
Quick question. Here's what I wanted to remember before we close this out. Editing, uploading content. When you upload your content for rendering and letting it do all its checks and stuff like that, for flagging for any type of copyright issues, what do you set your video to?
What do you mean set it to?
So you know how you can set it to public, private, unlisted?
Always private first. So
Okay.
I always put everything to private. Even when I'm doing like my shorts in Facebook, not Facebook, and YouTube, I just push them out there and I set them to private because I want to set what time I want them to go live.
Exactly. Mhm.
So I'll just assign a time. I usually have a set around the same set time that I do it, at least around a window that I want to set them that let go. And when they want it, when they go public, should I say, set them and forget them. But I always set them private, and then I schedule them out to go live.
Okay. The reason I asked is because what I was finding out today from a fellow content creator, he was just talking about the fact that you set it in private, and he said the main reason that we do that is exactly what you said. It runs through his checks. It doesn't get picked up by the algorithm. You know, it's just there. If you send somebody a link to watch something, then of course they can watch it. But other than that, that's it. Now you can't make any comments. You know how you put the first comment and pin it?
Yeah,
you can do that, but you'd have to put it in unlisted
first,
and then bring it back over to private.
Yep.
And they mentioned that if you have it in unlisted, especially for like me, when I set everything up to private to start, I put everything in whatever playlist I want it to fall in.
Yeah, same here.
If you have it in and if you have it in the playlist under unlisted, people can steal because your playlist is.
Yeah, you can send a link out to them to review it, but they can't.
Right.
It's not going to be. Yeah, it's not publicized.
It's not publicized, but they still can view it and comment if they were to see that. So if you don't want anyone to see it yet, then yeah, that's it. So yeah, that's why I was asking. What about you?
Hold up real quick.
Do you put yours in private before you send it out, or you schedule it, or you just push it?
I upload everything private.
Okay.
That way I can verify there's no monetization, no strikes, all that stuff against it first. Then I usually set all my videos out maybe at a minimum 2 days.
Okay.
So.
Okay, good. That way, especially is rendering and all that stuff.
Yeah, like I said, so I usually have videos waiting to come out. So.
Good. Yeah.
But.
Oh, just a little tidbit of something I had learned. I knew that I was pushing everything up private to start, or I think it automatically does it. That's it by default. It'll do private unless you change it to public or change it to something.
I got a question for you since you're a wrench turner.
Yep.
Do you look for project cars, or you just kind of happen to buy something and it ends up that way?
I don't shop for project cars. I just don't shop for perfect cars. So as long as it meets certain criteria in terms of, a good running car, no major maintenance issues, as long as I can drive it, I can daily it. If it's something that I really, really like, then I'm going to buy it. If it's starting off just as a problem, I don't want a problem car, at least not yet. Maybe once I get into the house and have a garage and have other things, maybe I'll start buying cars that actually need to be fixed up. Yeah.
Project cars, huh? I actually thought about that as well. I do want to get a project car, something that needs some love, that I want to be able to put my hands into and make what I want in the end. I just don't want it right now. There's a couple other things that I want. I think before I get there, the first project car I would prefer to get would be when I do get whatever's going to be my old school. And those who know me know my old school favorite is 65 Riviera. So once I get that, that's going to be, for me, that's going to be the project car. That's what's going to get my hands real dirty. That's going to take up some time. Hopefully it'll be that thing that I could play with over the winter and make some magic happen.
Question on the Riviera, between 65 to 71, are those the same? Is that the same body, or is it 65 to 69? Do they switch up?
They switch up a little bit.
Okay.
65 has the clamshell lights. The 66, 67, I think, and the 68 maybe. I think they all have very similar headlights and front caps and everything.
Okay.
But
I like the 69 to 71 Riviera.
Yeah, I like the clamshell joints.
Okay.
Those clamshell, those lights just seem super special to me.
Yeah.
Love that. I think that's fire.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But that's cool. We at least like the same car.
Yeah. Love Rivies, man. Rivies look good.
I like Rivieras and Skylarks, in fact. 69 to 7. Yeah. And honestly, anything in that in that year range, 69, 71 seems to be the sweet spot for me because I like the Malibus from that era. I like the Chevelles from that era, those years, and I like like I said, the Riviera and the Skylark. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a slant back. Yep, it was a slant back.
Okay.
I like outside of the Rivi, 70, 71 Monte Carlos. Love those.
Yeah. That's definitely
love those, man. Yep. Absolutely love those.
Yeah, I take any of those. I don't care which one I got my hands on first.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we didn't hit that hour, man. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Although show seemed docile, he was not docile at all. You know, he laid in as usual. It's just who he is, man. Just who he is. We appreciate you guys coming out, man. And we're gonna start with that guy at the bottom, man. Go on, close us out, man.
Don't be late.
Yeah.
Don't be late. The what?
Stay the course. Time does matter. Remember, time waits for no one. And when you drive your cars very fast, you may save time, but you get tickets too. So be safe. Don't race. Especially if you're trying to track M5 or M3. Have a good night.
What in the world? You stay safe.
I don't know what that was all about.
I have no idea. And he'll see you in the streets. Go ahead, man. I'll let you go.
Goodness gracious. Hey, life isn't always about 0 to 60 times. It just isn't. Unless you're in the curves with an M3 racing a C8 and beating his back off. I'm just saying.
That's why life is not about 0 to 60 times, because you're an M3 in the car.
Man, his phone and fell over. Look at this. Hey, man, shout out to all our veterans, man. As you know, this panel is loaded with a bunch of vets, man. So we salute all our veterans out there, man, and show love both for active, retired, and those who are, veterans who've gotten out of the service. So, man, shout out to all our veterans and our active military. You guys stay in there strong. And remember, guys, listen, man, you guys all were designed for greatness. None of you guys are average, nothing mundane about you, not by one bit. So, guys, you have the right, the responsibility, and the authority to never be average. So, guys, don't be average. I see y'all guys. Unless you want to, no, we ain't doing that. Y'all be good.